From Utah's #1 news channel, this is KUTV 2 News at noon. This is breaking news from 2 News.
Now we start off this noon show with breaking news. Officials are investigating a suspicious package at the Utah State Capitol.
We are on the scene there with Dan Rescone. What's going on, Dan?
Yeah, Rod and Mary, a very suspicious or unusual kind of situation going on out here on the south side of the state capitol. That's where we're located. This is where UHP has shut off the roads out in this area because of a suspicious trash can apparently that was placed right there. You could see it off into the distance there. Apparently what police are saying right now is sometime yesterday an individual placed this trash can there on the sidewalk and then left. And so they're finding it very odd. Apparently they picked it up in surveillance video, and apparently it also has zip ties next to it or on it. And they are also saying that the police dogs or the drug dogs or the bomb dogs came out here and did not pick up anything, but at the same time they want to make sure that everybody is safe out here just in case. So they are calling the bomb squad to get out here. They are looking at this as a suspicious situation because of the surveillance video. Apparently the individual came, looked suspicious, dropped off the trash can, and then left. It's been sitting there since yesterday, and they just want to make sure that everything is taken care of. So again, if you're coming out here to the Capitol or anything like that, they've completely shut off the main roads out here to get to this area. They have a couple side roads that they're letting people go down, but at this time on the south end of the Capitol is where we're located. Just to give you a little bit of idea as to where we're at here, maybe we could kind of pan over here, Thor, if you don't mind. There's the state Capitol right there. We're, of course, the front steps, the south steps, the trash can placed just on that street right in front of the state Capitol. So again, kind of a fluid situation going on right now. A lot of officers out here, a lot of just wanting to make sure that this isn't something that could be dangerous or explosive to anybody out here. So that's the latest out in front of the Capitol. Ron and Mary, back to you.
You say there are a lot of officers out there, but where are they?
Well, we're located in a place right here where the officers are off to the side right here. Okay. So they pretty much have had us off in an area here where we can get a nice clean shot there. But the officers are located in a few different places. But again, it's not like they can be doing anything right up there next to the trash can. So they're pretty much being kept back until the bomb squad can move in and that kind of thing.
How long has the can been there?
It's been there since yesterday. Apparently they didn't notice anything peculiar about it, and then suddenly on surveillance video, they were looking through surveillance video and they saw somebody drop it off. And so we're still trying to learn a little bit more about exactly what happened there.
Well, it was a lot busier yesterday than today because session ended at midnight, so luckily for that.
Yeah, exactly. It was very busy out here yesterday, but with the legislation all wrapped up, then this is not a lot of people out here today.
Okay.
You know, that is odd.
We'll check back with you and see how things are going.
Yeah,
thanks, Dan. Well, some St. George parents are demanding a safer place for elementary students to cross the street after 2 kids got hit while trying to get across the road.
Now, the parents say drivers are negligent and something needs to be done to protect the kids. DJ Bowlerjack is live with us now from St. George. And DJ, what do parents want changed?
Well, Ron and Mary, we're here in Little Valley, and this is the intersection that we are talking about right now. Parents, they want to see crossing guards. They want to see maybe some lights and maybe even a speed bump or two. But the city of St. George says they have guidelines they have to follow. It's not that simple.
In that manual, we have to follow that manual. It has criteria, has rules, where and when you put up a crossing guard, where and when you put up a reduced speed zone.
In the last month, 2 children have been hit while attempting to cross this intersection off of Little Valley Road and Crimson Ridge Drive. Now, it's an intersection that is surrounded by a lot of homes and within very close proximity of Little Valley Elementary School. So a lot of kids are flying through here. Now, St. George police say the problem lies with a lack of focus by drivers and children not knowing the rules of a crosswalk. Now, the city right now, you guys, I'm being told, is in the process with police brainstorming a few ideas. One of these ideas is called the walking school bus, and I'll tell you more about that later on tonight on 2 News. Back to you.
Stay together. Okay, thanks a lot, DJ.
Yeah, DJ, we appreciate that from St. George. The White House is continuing what it calls its full court press to sell the GOP plan to repeal and replace Obamacare. President Trump has called key House committee chairmen to the White House to thank them for clearing the GOP health care plan through its first major hurdles. But final passage is far from certain, I should say, with some conservatives calling the current plan Obamacare light.
I'll vote for the bill if it's a total repeal of Obamacare, where the replacement is the best health care system we had in the world in 2009.
Democrats say the bill hurts women, since the vice president says the bill will defund Planned Parenthood. The White House is also preparing for a legal fight over the president's travel ban. The state of Washington says a court ruling halting the president's first executive order should still apply to the new order signed on Monday. The president's travel ban will last for 90 days while the White House works on setting up tighter immigration controls.
South Korea is in political turmoil after a court overnight upheld the impeachment of its president over a bribery and corruption scandal. Park Geun-hye is Korea's first democratically elected president to be removed. Now, the decision triggered massive violent protests. Demonstrators loyal to the ousted president rallied outside South Korea's highest court last night. Now, police battled with the crowd, upset over the court's decision in support of the president. The turmoil comes as North Korea intensifies provocations with a missile launch test earlier this week.
Investigators are trying to figure out why someone purposely lit a fire in a second-floor apartment in West Valley. It happened at an apartment complex at 4000 South Redwood Road overnight. When crews arrived, they saw black smoke coming from the top corner of the building. They were able to knock the fire down pretty quickly, and they say it could have been much worse.
Crews were very aggressive. When they got here, they attacked it with everything they had. We took a water supply just for the potential of the volume of fire we could have had.
Officials say the person who lives in the apartment intentionally lit some papers on fire because he was scared and needed to get some help. No one was hurt, but the apartment is uninhabitable and the investigation is ongoing.
Volkswagen is pleading guilty to evading emission rules and cheating the U.S. government. The German automaker pleaded guilty to conspiracy, obstruction of justice, and an import crime. Now, the deal was actually made weeks ago. Volkswagen agreed to pay $4.3 billion in penalties, but the scandal itself has cost the company about $21 billion. The company admitted to installing software that activated pollution controls during government tests, but switched them off during regular driving.
The Salt Lake Tribune Home and Garden Show kicks off today, and the show runs through Sunday at the Southtown Expo Center. And if you want to go, we're giving away tickets right now. Just email us at contests@KUTV.com with the subject Home and Garden.
Okay, you've probably heard the nursery rhyme, liar, liar, pants on fire. Well, in Florida, it was lawyer, lawyer, pants on fire.
Yeah, that's right. A defense lawyer's pants started smoking right in the middle of the trial.
Basically, there were some batteries that are commonly found in e-cigarettes in my pocket, and one of them got really hot. There was never any fire or anything.
Well, defense attorney Stephen Gutierrez was right in the middle of his closing argument when his pants got hot. Ironically, he was defending an arson suspect. Gutierrez says that he is giving up e-cigarettes now, and while people are making jokes about it, he does warn others about the dangers of vaping.
So it was the battery thing. It's not lit.
No,
but wow. That's ironic, though. Okay, still to come on 2 News at noon, a rally in Salt Lake. Tibetans marched up to Utah's capital today in solidarity with thousands of other Tibetans across the world.
And Americans are known for their soda consumption, but it looks like that trend is changing.
It's another very mild lunch hour. Temperatures already in the 60s along the Wasatch Front, but we have more cloud cover. Coming up in weather, I'll let you know what's moving in tonight. That's in just a few more minutes.
And in the kitchen, I'm going to show you how to actually use some leftover chicken breasts from possibly dinner this week and turn them into another meal when I come back.